Why, hello there, lords and ladies. As the late great Obi-Wan Kenobi once said back before the dark times when Star Wars was good and before the Empire took over. But anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. You're watching episode 41, I believe. I could be getting that wrong because I am just all over the place today, but I think this is episode 41. If not, I'm not going to stop recording to change my mind, or actually, I could probably just check. Let me just check really quick. Yeah, it's episode it is episode 41, everybody. Welcome back. We are going to jump right back into this, but very quickly I want to spend a couple of minutes. If you do want to get right into the game, just, skip ahead a couple of minutes in the episode and you can get right into the game, but for everybody else, if you're sticking around, I just wanted to take this moment very quickly before we jump in to let everybody know how awesome everybody has been. And I just want to, just for a little bit of transparency, I just want to talk about some stuff. I've realized, at least maybe the past couple weeks, that my views have kind of plateaued. And this is not me complaining. I realize, it's going to happen. But I'm just trying to figure out why that might be. I think it could be because of a couple of variables. I think partially it's a little bit of fatigue. My series are pretty long, and I enjoy my my kind of structure on how I do things, so I'm not really going to change it that much, but I have thought about it. Maybe I will start doing another series on the side. A lot of my commenters and you guys have mentioned that you guys want to see me play other games, and I really like that advice, but sometimes we have some issues. Like, I had previously done a Skyrim series where I started playing Skyrim, which I love. It's another one of my favorite games, but I actually got hit with a content ID on some of the music in Skyrim. And another game that I would love to play, I posted a short video not too long ago where I was playing Fallout 4, and I did a 30-second clip of me doing something really funny, and just for jokes I posted it, and somebody asked me if I was doing a new series, and while I would love to do like Fallout or something, there are just copyright issues. If there's a radio station in Fallout and it's ambient, and who knows during my video if like a radio starts playing and then music hits and then I get content ID'd and all that stuff. So doing those kinds of games is a little bit complicated, but I've been thinking about doing another series for Crusader Kings 3 using one of the mods. The Fallen Eagle mod has been recommended to me, so I've been thinking about doing that. So that's just some of the plans I have for maybe going forward, just to build my viewership. And just one thing that you guys can do if you want to help out the channel in any small way, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and leave your comments. Just let me know what you guys are thinking. I always love getting advice, and I always love responding to you guys, so never be shy to leave a comment, and I will try to get back to you and we can talk to each other. So yeah, guys, if you really want to help me out, hit that like button, comment on my videos, let me know what you think, and give me all of your input, and then hopefully we should start getting our views back up. I don't want to sound worried or anything. It's not like things are horrible. It's just a trend that I've noticed for the past couple of weeks, so I just wanted to be transparent with you guys and let you know what's going on and what my plans are. And now I'm finally going to shut up, and we're going to do what we are here to do, and that's continue playing as the amazing Freddie Mercury, Emperor Freddie II, who's been doing really well, and we've been having fun as him. So let's press the continue button. I do apologize, guys. I hope, this is just me being real. This is, like, I'm a real guy. I'm just sitting here, playing a game that I love so much, and you guys are along for the ride. And that's kind of been the whole purpose of this channel. This is just, do something that I'm passionate about, and have people join me, and have you guys feel the amazing feelings that I feel when I play this game, because this game brings me just so much joy. I love the medieval period. I love being a king and doing whatever I want and telling people what to do. It's an amazing feeling. So I've talked long enough. I feel like telling some people to get out. I really feel like doing that. So let's play this game, and maybe we can find somebody that we can tell to get out. I'm in a get out mood. Just want somebody to get out right now. So we are going to continue our conquest like we've been doing from last episode. We are in growth mode. We are in Bohemia mode. and we have a lot of options. We're still fighting Hungary, we have to fight East Francia, we have to fight Galicia, Bohemia. So we have a lot of enemies, a lot of people that we gotta fight. It's just, the thing that's gonna be kind of keeping us back is the claims. Just being able to get claims. It's the one kind of thing holding back our conquest, so... Our Realm Priest is pretty good. He's got 17 learning. He's in rags for some reason, but that's what he's choosing to wear, so we're just gonna let him wear rags. My wife, Empress Guigon, eagerly brings a man before me. My Emperor, allow me to introduce you to Martin, claimant to County of Hohenlohe? Hohenlohe? I think I've heard that name before. Isn't that a general during the Napoleonic Wars? It was a German general. That name sounds familiar, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, Martin bows before me and says, "It is an honor, my lord. Sadly, Hohenlohe will most likely remain out of my grasp." He wants me to press his claims. This is somebody I can tell to get out. Good luck with that. Get out. Right off the bat, the game gave us somebody to tell to get out. So I need to be on top of teaching children languages. Let's not neglect this. I neglected it for my current ruler. He doesn't know that many languages. I gave Freddy a crown and I set him up with all the accoutrements. Another poem. Let's see if it's about death. Regret in windswept woods. No matter how many days twist and pass, winds whisper coldly through the grass. When one so great falls so far, 'tis rare for any to escape, less a scar. I don't know. What is it about? Some dude falling and hurting himself? Truly heartfelt. These poems. At least it wasn't depressing, I guess. I'm sponsoring a box. I'm sponsoring some furniture. I want to replace... Every one of our slots in our court is filled up, but there's this sturdy chest that could do with replacing, and this mercury cabinet that could do with replacing. So I'm trying to get rid of these. Everything else in my court outshines these two pieces of furniture, so... 9 months until we get our next claim. Now, I'm going to be trying to get claims against separate powers. So let's get a claim against East Francia. Let's get a claim against Hungary. Let's get a claim against Galicia, Bohemia, because we want to spread out our wars. So while we're at peace with one faction, we're fighting another faction. And then hopefully once the peace expires, we can... like, our war will be ending with another. So we're just going to try to time it, just to try to maximize how much land we're going to be able to get. And look at this. East Francia just became two separate powers. It's the Kingdom of East Francia and Bavaria. So now we have two more... Or actually, we don't have to fight Bavaria. They are just outside the bounds of our our Slavia title. We don't need to fight Bavaria, but we can start taking claims against this. So East Francia just got really weak. They just split in half. Fabricating a claim here. So once this is done, we'll grab one against East Francia. And we want to work for duchies at a time. At least that's how I personally do it. It just keeps my conquests organized. So I can just give away things as we conquer. Like I could just cleanly give away duchies. So that's normally how I like to do my conquests. So I like to work for duchies. Diplomacy perk. Alright. Can we get out of diplomacy? We need to get one more perk. And then we can switch. Maybe I'll get Heart of the Family. Close family opinion. Seems pretty nice. Ooh, or maybe not. Let's get Confidants. Each friend adds minus 5% stress gain to the maximum of 5. Can ask the Pope for gold. No, thank you. Got some people bending the knee and giving me money and prestige and renown. We're almost to our next legacy. So a lot of things are happening. My beneficiary, Alia, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special? Yeah, there's a lot of special people to me. We're about to become a religious icon and a living legend. But let's prioritize living legend. Let's get some more prestige. My daughter just came of age. Then I think about getting her married off. Now, one of my commenters mentioned to help me get towards the Dynasty of Many Crowns, I can just find somebody and do... Let's just choose somebody here, for example. Let's find somebody with a boy. He's already married. I've been looking around and trying to find ways to have my children be or have my dynasty members be independent rulers, and I guess the best way to do that would be like the way I did here with Angria. I made the queen marry one of my dynasty members, and it's a patrilineal marriage, so the children of this marriage will be born into House Mercury, and it's a separate power. So when this son takes the throne, this will give me another one to this requirement. So I currently have one, and then once he becomes the king of Angria, I'll have two. And I just looked around to see if I can get any other marriages like that, because they have to be kings or emperors. So I just took a look around to see if I can get some possible. So here, let's do this one. He's in prison, so I can't. I could have used this as an example. But we're not gonna do it because this kid's stupid. But anyway, I have been looking around trying to see how I can meet these requirements, and I just don't have anything immediately available to help me there. But I'm gonna try. Something's about to degrade. The game is yelling at me. My beastly bear hide. Let's give it to somebody, and let's give it this almost broken thing to somebody just to help it. It's either I can't sell it, so it's either it rots or we use it usefully. We use it practically. I can give it to my brother because he has a royal court, and only somebody with a court can use this. So I'll just give it to my brother. See, he gained some opinion of me. Oh no, that's not it. Good thing I didn't do it. Beastly bear hide. Oh, so it is taken into account here. Beastly bear hide has low durability, has very low durability. And I'm gonna gain some stress because fine, we're not giving it away. It's just gonna rot. It's just gonna rot. There you go. No, thank you. Aw, damn, this is a pedestal item. This is not a piece of furniture. Plus 0.1 renown? No, I like that. We're not getting rid of the loincloth of Jesus. We've had that for so long. Jesus' underwear will forever stink up our court. This is the only thing that I'd be willing to maybe part with, but I like this one better. So we just got a useless item. Unfortunate. The grovelers have come a knocking, so let's bring them in. Let's tell some more people to get out. My lord, my steward, Mayor Borut, takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. Well, we always like that. We like taxation. You can send surveyors to question your subjects about every property, its name, owner, extension, and value, and how many people and animals live there. So he wants to hold a census. Please, my lord, allow me to oversee this matter. Your brother and friend Teddy speaks up. But numbers are boring, complains my knight Minigala. Let's dance instead. Well, nobody asked you. Let's send Teddy on to do this census. Two of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach my throne first. Count Bohuslav bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout Bohemia. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. So another Second Amendment argument. Duke Ogier kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Banning carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. Let them duel. There's gonna be a weapons ban, 100%. None of these Second Amendment people who, like, want open carry, none of them seem to win. They always get their butts kicked. Isn't that kind of ironic? The people that want... The people who insist on letting people have weapons, and the guy he just said, it's like, safety is about each man knowing how to defend himself, and then he gets his ass kicked in a duel. It's like, you're like the wrong person to be putting forward this. Anyway, I'm being an idiot right now. Count Drizislav and his wife approach cautiously, wary of the assembled court. My lord, I am sure someone of the Empire is trying to harm my wife. Well, let's look at her. She's melancholic, so if anybody's trying to hurt her, it's probably herself. I have no evidence, but I suspect Duke Budislav, given his reputation for villainy. What? He's temperate, compassionate, he's just... What is he? I have some really dumb grovelers. I don't believe him. Malice is not a crime in itself. I'm gonna take this stress. He's accusing the wrong dude. Now, I could be wrong about this. He could be trying to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he could be. But I'm just going by his personality. He is an intricate web weaver. Just tell him to get out. Wasting my time with these false accusations. These spurious claims. So, I'm not going to marry my daughter off. I don't need to marry for an alliance. Look at all these alliances. Byzantines, Angria, and Baltic Empire. We're allied with two empires. We don't need allies. I'm not going to marry for an alliance. She has a really good trait, so actually we're going to do... Allow me at least one matrilineal marriage so we can get some more dynasty members with really good traits, and I am going to marry for traits. Most of the really good men are going to be dynasty members. And if I can avoid doing a weird marriage, I'll try. And I want to bring in somebody useful, too, because this person's going to be joining my court. I'm willing to bet even that one guy that I saw with the two traits, it says he's not in my dynasty. Watch, somehow he's going to be associated with my dynasty. Oh, no, they won't. There's no chance of them being inbred. His personality isn't great. Stress gain. He's probably going to kill himself with stress. I don't like him. His prowess was okay, but... Want to grab an intelligent person, a genius. This guy's got a nice personality. He's only intelligent, though. And he's pretty old. Let's do the age difference to 5 years. That narrows it down quite a bit. 4 prowess. Get out of here. My nephew, no. See, why am I the only one that... Why am I the only person or intelligence on the map right now, the only power, that understands how to get really good children? Is this guy going to be an inbred risk? No. He's starting out okay. He's a temperate. He's getting a diplomacy education. She's just going to have to wait 5 years. I'm not going to do a grand wedding. This is just my daughter. Let's get her betrothed. That took a long time. Forgive me, guys. I just wanted to get my daughter married. I want her to start having kids as soon as possible, so... So the sooner we get it done, the better. I'm just constantly being warned about that thing about to decay. So we're almost about to get this. We're going to declare war against Hungary if we can. 17 months. So in 17 months, we'll declare war against Hungary. We'll get these 2 counties that I have claims for. And we'll finish the Duchy of Ungvar. Demand artifact. This guy that I'm going to be fighting not too far in the future, he wants something from me. I'm not using this urn, so he can take it. So 17 months, we go to war. Let's start getting claims against this East Francia title, or just the East Francia. Gior? Let me double check that I'm not an idiot, and I'm right. Yes, I am. I'm right, not an idiot. Well, it's arguable. Still making buco bucks. Money is just rolling in. We are just saving. I need to keep building here in Turiak. And I'm going to do my usual OCD. I need to check everything to make sure we don't have to build things. Multitasking here as best as I can. Learn Greek. Because I said so. I want to teach them practical languages, and then once I run out of the practical ones, then they can learn the exotic ones. You know what I mean? What do you know already? She's at her foreign language limit, actually, currently. She already knows Greek. I already taught her that. She's good. Constance is done. She can learn one more. Magyar. That's one of the ones I want. She's still got a ways to go. High German. And my son, he can start learning. We can start shoving languages in his head, in his brain. Let's start with Palabian. That's the one I usually start with. Look at him with it, like he's thinking about something. What could he possibly be thinking about? Puppies. As their emperor, my vassals owe me their allegiance, which is, of course, my word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? No. No, Freddy, you can't afford such risks. Vassal taxes minus 5%. That's nothing. Drop in the bucket. Well, I lost 4 gold. Big deal. So the survey is complete. It is done, my lord, states my brother and friend Teddy. Several months ago, you commissioned a survey of all your lands. Now it is completed, and details on ownership and land value are all collected in this book. As long as this description is faithful to reality, your taxation will be more efficient throughout your realm. Attaboy. 30 years. Now, Freddy's definitely not going to live for 30 years, but at least we know. See, now we're going to get that, that 5% that we just took is basically counteracted by this one. So that 4 gold we lost, now we just got more. Hell yeah. Let's see how much we can save up for Freddy. For Freddy Jr., 13 months. For Freddy the Prince Jr. So, my niece is sneaking around behind her husband's back. Just making sure there are no heretics in here. One new situation. A new face is wandering around my throne room, occasionally giggling and jumping up and down on the spot when he glances upon some artwork representing checkways. There's something off about this visitor, and when he comes forth, it is evident he is carrying a replica of my favorite spear. I don't see it. I cannot help but genuflect before you. I've devoted my life in Riga to appreciating the culture of the Czechs. I only speak in Czech Slovene, eat Czech roast swan, and have studied the blade in the Czech fashion. My family have banned me from our home, claiming if I cannot do anything but obsess over Bohemia, I should live there instead. Well, I like his attitude. Everybody should be like this. This is flattering. I'm flattered. Train for a tournament at 62. Maybe we can get the trait strong. I've had that happen before, so why not? See? What are the odds? 2%. There's a 2% chance that we get strong. There is an outcome that 20% chance, or 18% chance that every one of my knights has their prowess increased by 1. Training was successful. I got well trained. I didn't get strong, but... How does that affect my health? Where are you? Is it not going to show? Whatever. It was good. So something good is happening. You might be an emperor, but you're also a heartless buffoon. The unprovoked anger expressed by my nephew-in-law, Everard, comes as a complete surprise. He's been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this. So he's irritable, and we're relieving some stress because of it. Thank you for being irritable. I appreciate it. How's Freddy feeling? He's feeling fine. Our truce is over, so here we go. I'm hungry for some hungry. Let's check his allies before I jump to this. Nobody. King of Burgundy. King of nowhere. I have the prestige, so I'm just gonna call in the Byzantines. Keep them on their toes. Make them understand that they are at my beck and call. So my first son, who is not going to take the throne, so Eddie, he has come of age. We are not going to get him married off yet. Or actually, we're not going to marry him off. We are going to we're going to convince him to take the vows. Now, I could probably use him in other useful ways. I could probably, you know, get an alliance with him, or possibly use him to land in the future, a whole bunch of things. But we have not successfully convinced somebody to take the vows, at least somebody in my line of succession, and I'm determined to do it. So we're just going to do that. We're not going to marry him off. I think he's going to be easy to convince. 98% chance. So pretty much guaranteed he will do it. But we're going to wait. We're going to wait for Freddy here to get a little bit older. Once we start feeling the pressure and the clock is running out for Freddy, then we'll make all those line of succession decisions. I don't know. It could be around the corner. You never know. Enemy ally joins war. Who cares? The King of Nobody has joined the war. Alright, boys. You guys go over here. And you guys go right here. You here and you here. Look how quickly we get his capital. Damn. It's because it's still a wooden castle. Look at all of their castles. They're stuck in the Stone Age. Like, am I really so far ahead of everybody? Like, look at our badass castles. Whoops. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, look, there's no real developed part of his realm. It's all wooden castles. Hungary, get your foot, you know, get your heads out of your asses and start doing some stuff. We are like centuries ahead of people in technology. Kind of ridiculous. So we got the capital, that got us to 39%. Interesting, did I call in the Baltic Empire by accident? I must have. That's okay. We're gonna destroy any war banners that we get so they don't come begging for them later. We did capture the air, so we're not gonna release anybody. We're already at 79. Damn. Look at this. Hungary does not deserve to be almost as large as we are. They do not deserve it. I'm surprised the Byzantines haven't really been taking chunks out of them. Let's get confidants, and let's get the hell out of diplomacy. And we need to start befriending people now. Since we are getting old, I don't know how much longer we're going to live. I guess we might as well go down the avaricious tree. And if I switch to domain focus, maybe I can put my wife on assist ruler instead of keeping her on manage domain all the time. Yeah. This way she helps me out across the board. This way I'm getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whereas I'm getting 11 overall skill points, as opposed for this one it's just plus 8 specifically towards stewardship. So, yeah. Let's have her help us all around. I know I check this a lot. It's kind of like driving a car when you glance at your speedometer every once in a while. Well, at least the good drivers. I don't know about some drivers around where I am, but it's nice to glance at your speedometer, see what's going on. Cry, you Hungarian, you pathetic Hungarian king. Don't even deserve your title. So, a good thing that I want to start checking is if I'm about to give away a duchy, let's make sure that the duchy capital in whatever duchy that I'm taking isn't the kingdom capital, which this one isn't. Because I like giving kingdom capitals to very important people, like my sons or maybe first or second generation Mercuries, whereas all the other smaller titles, like just regular duchies and that kind of stuff, I'll give to dynasty members, but not like really important dynasty members. So I want to save kingdom capitals for important people, but we don't have to worry about that. We still have one more piece to take. And this is actually the duchy capital over here. So we can just give these to regular Joe Schmoes. So we're almost done with this claim, and I guess we can fight East Francia immediately after that. They're allied with the piece that broke off with them. They're allied with Bavaria. So I guess it was an amicable breakup. It wasn't a... whatever. Or maybe it just had to do with succession. Maybe his line of succession and his... that's just how things were inherited. That could be a possibility. So Bohemia grows. Let's deal with prisoners. We don't have that many. Got a faction of populists. It's been a super long time since we've had peasants rising up. But they're in the place that I just took. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, wait, no, they're not. I took these two. Whatever, peasants. That should go away by itself. Just while we're letting time go, like our realm, you know what I see? It's like my Rorschach test, what I see. I don't know, I see like, whatever this is, whatever you see is this part, but I see it flipping the bird. Like, this is the arm, and it's raising up, and it's giving the middle finger to the UK. It's like Bohemia saying, F you, England. We're coming for you, England. Yeah, it just look. I guess that's just how Denmark looks, but yeah, it just looks like my realm is flipping the bird to England. And now that I said that, you're never going to be able to unsee that. That's what you're always going to think. So we need a new steward. We have some really good ones. Unfortunately, none of my powerful vassals. The most qualified person for the job is actually just some courtier that I have. He's my artificer. I'm gonna put him in the most. I'm gonna put the most qualified person here. Opinions are amazing, so I don't have to worry about opinions. Our priest is done with that claim. Let's get this last piece of Ungvar. How close are we to our legacy? We're getting there. Almost there. Daughters and stuff are learning languages. She's done. Magyar, we'll do this one. What about you, son? Are you ready? Nope. We haven't learned Freddy's first trait yet. I'm getting a little nervous. Let's hope. I'm probably going to jinx it, but let's hope he doesn't get beaten. Let's hope he doesn't get beaten. My brother, I can get stuff from him. I don't believe I can edit his contract. I can't, but we can keep farming him. There's some more renown. We're getting closer. Then the next one we're going to get, the next legacy is constant care, disease resistance, spouse opinion, and fewer complications during pregnancy. That is a nice little thing to have. My vassal and my niece are... She's sneaking around behind her husband's back again? Is this a different person? This poor guy, his wife is a harlot, and she's cheating on him constantly. My lord, it has come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the county of Krakow, which I'm not going to be holding on to for a much longer. Maybe for a while, but not too much longer. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to develop it a little bit. It definitely doesn't need any control growth. Let's help it out. But I really want to be a living legend. Freddy deserves to be a living legend before he dies. It results in a great return. Alright, anybody else that needs some swaying? Yeah. But he's a child. Can I challenge a child to a board game? Yeah. This'll get his opinion of me. It's a friendly game. Let's humiliate this kid in a board game. Wow, he's got 27 prowess. He's only 14 years old. Uh-oh. Are we gonna lose this? Wow, we lost it. Sorry, Freddy. This little kid, not only is he high prowess, but apparently he's a brilliant gamer. So we instigated this game. Let's not take it harshly. Let's say good game. The point of this was to improve his opinion, and that's what the result was. Got our next perk. Republican ruler opinion plus 20. We're only at war occasionally. This one helps us all the time. We're going to finish the avaricious tree, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's give my son a job. That's something I forgot to do. Let's make my son Eddie my royal architect. If he's even on here. Yeah. 13 stewardship isn't amazing, but let's give him a job. I don't want him standing around feeling like he's useless, just taking up space. Let's give him a purpose to his life, and let's have him be an architect. Just lost my master of horse. This guy would be excellent. He doesn't have a job yet. And he's just gambling his life away. So let's give him a job. Let's give him something to do. And finally, we're burying the hatchet. It took like 3 episodes. Me and my spy master have been rivals forever. So we stopped being rivals. Spy masters are scary, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to be rivals with your spy master. And unfortunately, I can't take him off my council because he forced himself here. So he's stuck as my spy master, so all the more reason to get that rivalry done. There's some plotting going on in my court. Alright, let's just look at the artifact so the game will stop telling me about it. Wow. Monthly diplomacy lifestyle experience plus 20%. It's pretty nice. But these two books keep me alive. Health boost, the health boost. I really like my books. So do we want to fight East Francia? Since this piece is literally the only thing that we need from East Francia, that's it. Once we take this, all of these pieces, we never have to fight East Francia again. So I'm going to. They're allied with Bavaria. And who else? Castile with on the other end of Europe. And Auvergne, a duchy in an independent duchy in France. And it kind of stinks because their capital's all the way over here, and the war target's going to be over here. So thinking about just spawning them like a midway. Just spawning my army here, splitting them, send half this way, send half this way. Or do I just want to focus on one thing? We're splitting. This time, let's make sure we actually do the Byzantines. He's going to be bringing 20,000 men to the fight. So unite, boys, and then once you're done uniting, split. We're going to take this route just so we don't take attrition on the way. And then these guys will go get the war target. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit that. Did I just... I thought it was a betrothal that I already arranged and they wanted me to just make it happen. Crap. I just arranged a betrothal between somebody by accident. It wasn't one of my daughters. I think it was one of my nieces, if I remember. Her. She's betrothed to Prince Hymerios of the Byzantine Empire. Who are you? One of his children. Not the heir, but another one of his sons. These are all related to me. These are like my nieces and nephews. Because this is my... Oh no, this is my niece. This is my niece. I'm sorry. I thought this was like my sister or something. But anyway. So, I just arranged a betrothal between my niece and one of the minor sons of the Byzantines. I guess that's okay. It was an accident. I was clicking too fast. Alright, Freddy, you're learning languages. Next on the list, High German. Let's fight a battle, I guess. We're strong enough. Cowards. Inspiration. This guy wants to make a chest. I think that's another pedestal item. Maybe we'll see if it's better. He's a legendary, so we want him to make stuff. Maybe we can replace something. So we're taking the capital. We're good. Let's zoom out a little bit. So drama. I don't care about your drama. Bastard children. Just another day at the office. Fascination. We just got our next fascination. Or innovation. We got... Okay, so the promote culture counselor task speed plus 15%. So that's going to help. I'm just going to be promoting my culture for like a really long time from now on. We are so good with the development. I don't have to put my steward on increased development. Like, just take a look at this. Just take a look. Look, Prague is like... is the center of development in the whole... basically in Eastern Europe. Like, we still have the other ones that we have to contend with, like Rome and Cordoba and all of those. But we are more developed than Paris and all the big cities here in France. We're higher developed than in England. We're probably the fourth most highest developed. 59 in Constantinople. 58, 59, 45. So, yeah, we're in last place, but fourth place is pretty good in all of Europe. So development is fine, is the whole point I'm trying to make. We are going to be promoting our culture, and we want to start befriending our counselors, because being friends with your counselors speeds up their tasks. So let's get to work doing that. Start befriending our counselors. We're going to do our steward first, and then we'll do our realm priest next. We have to choose our next fascination. So Osteidlund gave us all of that. The next one we want to do... fabricate claim on county task speed. That'll increase the speed of my realm priest's counselor task. Let's do land grants. We're almost done with urbanization. 5 years. So two of the guys with arguably the longest jobs, not including integrate title, because that one takes a long time. But I'm not concerned about that one right now. As far as the ones that are practical for us and that we're going to be using, it's promoting our culture and fabricating claims. So anything we can do to speed up these tasks, we're going to do them. So we'll do land grants, and then maybe I'm thinking about knighthood. Knighthood might be the next one. How close are we to living legend? Not quite, but we're almost a religious icon. This will make us a religious icon. Let's do it. Oh, whoops, almost chose the wrong one. There we go. They're attacking Joe Schmo. Never. The Byzantines came and helped us. Like, now my daughter Constance came of age. She has an amazing personality. She has amazing congenital traits. We are coming up on an hour, so I'll think about how to maybe what we can do with her. Between the episodes, I'll take another look around to see maybe if we can get another matrilineal marriage to help with our Dynasty of Many Crowns. Let's not come on too strong. The befriend success chance is already 100%. He's gonna be my friend whether he wants to or not. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. This is the item that I took during that siege, the one that we looked at. He can have it. We're probably just gonna take it back again in the future once we start fighting him. But let's have him stay on our good side. I don't want people trying to murder me. How are we feeling? Still feeling fine. Poor Frankia. Since my army's down here and they have some land down here, let's just take it. So that finishes our claims on Ungvar. And... oh, we already got this one. We need to start fabricating claims against Galicia Bohemia, who's actually fighting a civil war right now. They're fighting a liberty war, and somebody else is trying to claim his throne. So there's some drama going on. Now's the time to fabricate claims. And let's see what duchies we want to work on. We've already got the Chervan cities. We want to work on Bohemia. And we've got a nice long border with it. So we can fabricate a few of these claims very quickly. Let's get this one. So did we capture this or not? Yeah, it's got the lines on it. There we go, next Dynasty Legacy. So Close Bonds is next. We are finishing the kin tree. We're doing the entire thing. But the next one is going to give me some more monthly renown, which should speed up how much we get, how fast we get down all these trees. But I do want to get Graceful Aging. Increase skills with age, no prowess loss from age. So we could be like this wrinkly old dude with like 80 years old, and we can have like 38 prowess. So that's awesome. It's a miracle. Eddie has had a vision from God. My son, he ensures me that Dunlang and I are divinely ordained to be friends. We should tell Dunlang. See what he thinks. They want a white peace and cowards. No. While I rarely mention it, I have a few achievements which I am proud of. I'm convinced Dunlang has also accomplished a thing or two, which fills him with pride. Perhaps I should commission a small poem comparing our deeds. Do we want to be a poet? Does Freddy want to be a poet? Oh, no. Becoming a poet is not the result of any of these. I gained some more prestige. Let's do that. Castile, they're here. Castile marched all the way over here to help. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Don't they understand that Freddy never loses a war? Don't they get it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. It said the odds were even. And the Byzantines didn't come with me. So, good thing I noticed that. Before we jump into this, I'm just gonna hire a couple of mercs. Just to tip the scales. Because I have... Because I have enough money to do it. Let's get the Great Company, because they must be pretty great with a name like that. And let's get the Company of the Cruel Hand. Hopefully that's enough. We just got them. We just pincered them. So dumb. My steward Dunlang has come up with the bold idea of assessing all property in my realm. Another survey? I have the money for it, so we're gonna go all out. I can get a stewardship perk. My Marshal King Eddie is concerned that my assessors will be a prime target for bandits and thieves. Even an incomplete survey could give criminals valuable information about potential targets they could attack. In order to keep my subjects safe, Eddie recommends sending an armed guard. This is going to cost me a fortune. This survey is already costing me a bunch, but we have enough money. So let's not take any risks. Let's send the knights. The finer points of diplomacy. Today, my son Freddy was taught a lesson in vassal management by Uniki. Whatever. She likes Nikes. It was quite a complicated course, necessarily, but perhaps a bit beyond Freddy's grasp. Everyone makes mistakes, Freddy exclaims. When I rule, I will forgive and let live, so that my realm may prosper. Perhaps he would be a too forgiving ruler, so he wants to be forgiving. So all of the choices here are really good. Forgiving is virtuous. He gets learning and diplomacy, which are good. Prisoners like him. Minority vassals like him. And it's virtuous. Trusting is not virtuous. And it's more valuable for vassals to be trusting as opposed to the liege, like the ruler being trusting. Because if Freddy is trusting, he doesn't have a liege, so his opinion of liege will be useless. And his opinion of vassals plus 15 is useless because I'm the one deciding what his opinions are, you know? So this is useless. I don't want to do trusting. Patient might be nice. Parochial vassal opinion plus 10. Let's have him be forgiving. Now, I have to remember that being forgiving, if I try to get hooks on people when I release them from jail, I take stress because of it. So Freddy, when he's on the throne, he's just going to want to release people. He's not going to want to get hooks on prisoners. So that's something to keep in mind. He's going to gain stress if I do the thing that I normally do with prisoners. So just another thing to keep in mind, but I think we're going to do forgiving. I don't believe we've had a ruler with forgiving yet, so let's mix it up. Forgiving is not a bad trait by any stretch. It's a pretty good trait. The bonus is that it's virtuous. So I'm going to do this one. Freddy is going to be forgiving. Good for him. All right. He's bringing something new to the table. I like it. So now we're at 82%. We are over an hour, but we're going to end this war as quickly as we can. And I did spend a whole bunch of time yakking at the beginning, so I'll give us a few more minutes. After long thinking, I finally decided to invite Dunlang to come on a tour of one of my estates. The visit turned out to be an even better idea than expected. Not only did Dunlang offer unexpected insight into the matters of the estate, but he also kept my mood bright the entire time. So we're friends. So success. Now it's time to befriend our realm priest. So yeah, like you can see, Stuart Dunlang is your friend, which increases the progress on his task, so 0.33. Let's get this last castle down here. Mayor Slavibor tells me traveling merchants have been complaining about my assessors. Well, too bad. We want the highest quality survey we can get. So we're going to take a little bit of stress. Everyone will be surveyed, residents or not. We're not half-assing this. There we go. Is this a floor item? Yes! It's a piece of actual furniture. Yes! So we can replace that crappy piece of crap in our... Let's check it out. A chest of masterful craftsmanship. It is constructed from maple planks. The wood has been varnished to give it a rich, dark shine. Now, this guy, I am so glad I made him my steward. I am so glad he's my friend, because he just made me an awesome piece of furniture. Let's see which piece of crap we want to replace. Piety 0.3, Court Grandeur, I don't give a crap about. Piety 0.4, Court Grandeur. So this one beats it by a hair. Let's get rid of this piece of crap chest and replace it with something that looks identical. It literally is the same exact thing visually. See? Or no, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's the same thing. But it's much better. Much better, so now we're getting some renown. And renown is like the most valuable resource. Yeah, it's arguably the most valuable one, because Dynasty Legacies are amazing, so... So nice, we got another illustrious court artifact. Wonderful. I hope this guy keeps wanting to make things. I hope he keeps wanting to make things. This is not the good artificer, or yeah, this is the other guy. Not my good one. I do need an antiquarian though. Let's give my daughter a job. We have prisoners to deal with. Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Dietrich has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. Is this somebody that I'm going to tell to get out anyway? I'm most likely... Is he worth any money? He's worth 25 gold. That's nothing. He can go, just for the sake of making sure that we become friends with our realm priest. We'll let him go. I've been faithfully paying my dues to the crown each year, yet just the other day your tax assessor showed up on my doorstep demanding to inspect my holdings. Do you trust me so little that you must send men to invade my privacy? I will know what my lands contain. No exceptions. No exceptions. Nobody's getting out of it. Makes me think he has something to hide. There we go. So we took the duchy capital. Rob. My name is Robert. So, and people mostly go by, address me as Rob or Robbie or whatever. But I like the name. Rob. Or Rab, or I'm saying Rob. because I like the sound of it. We're going to give this to a dynasty member because this person's going to be a duke. I have a nephew. I have a brother. No. I have a little kid. I have 2 nephews to choose from. Everybody else has claims on something. At least for now. Let's check them both out. This is my brother's son. For this son, for this nephew, I was intending, if I wasn't going to give it to my brother, I was going to give it to him. I want to give him Krakow. Why does it look like this? There we go. I want to give him Krakow because Krakow is the kingdom capital of Poland. So that nephew, so that narrows it down. We have another nephew we're going to give. We're not going to give it to my nephew from my brother. We're going to give it to my nephew from... Oh, are they brothers? They're both the same one. I thought it was a different nephew. So, okay. I either give it to my brother or I give it to nobody. Because if I give... So let's just say my brother dies, he kicks the bucket. I'm going to be giving him the kingdom of Poland. Because currently these 2 kids are not they're not heir to anything right now. They're not... I'm just making sure I do this, and I don't want to screw things up. I definitely can't land my brother. I can't land him. If I give him land, then when he dies, the land that I give him is going to be split between his sons, and I don't want that to happen. So we're going to give one nephew one thing, and then we're going to give the other nephew another thing. That way we're beginning 2 separate lines of succession for 2 separate titles. Their titles aren't going to overlap at all, so there should be no confusion. So there's going to be no risk of if one brother dies, the other brother is going to inherit his land. That's not going to be how it's worked. They're going to be in neither of each other's line of succession. They're already starting to have children. At least this guy is. Whoops. He's not married yet. Let's get married then. Before I start giving people land, I want to make sure that they're married so they can start having kids. He's 17. He's amazing. Let's give him a wife with a beauty trait. This woman, her skills. Let's do sum of all skills. This woman's from a very weird culture, or I guess. But she's got some traits here, and her personality's not bad. He would just have to wait 3 years. She's chaste. But I like her personality. Chaste isn't bad. I want to give him somebody that's of age now. Ooh. He would just have to wait 2 years? She's bringing 2 traits to the table. This is my nephew. This is not my son or anything. We're going to do matrilineal, so they are in the House of Mercury. And now that he's betrothed, we're going to give the eldest brother We're going to give the eldest son of my brother, we're going to give my eldest nephew the Krakow title eventually. But for the younger brother, he's going to get Rob. That took me a long time to make that decision, but that's what I'm doing. For now, he's only going to be a count, but we're eventually going to make him the Duke. He was my seneschal? Oh no, did he go with... His son left with him. He's... Now his dad is in his court with him. And his brother is his heir. So his brother is going to be in his line of succession, but that's going to go away. For now, his brother is his heir for now. But once he starts having sons, his sons will become the heir, and his brother will get pushed down or out of his line of succession. So we're still okay. We're still okay. He's going to have sons. He's going to start having children soon. So it's okay. We're good. We're good. Let's deal with these prisoners. And since we are over an hour, guys, we're almost at 20 minutes over. We're going to wrap it up, but let's deal with these prisoners. Can't execute her. I have to give her away. Yep, family members can get married. I know about all of this. We're at 382 gold every month. We need to move our steward to start promoting our culture. So for now, I'm just converting all my duchy capitals. Now, somebody mentioned to me that converting the duchy capitals of your vassals, like your dukes, and making their capitals your culture might encourage them to promote their culture. And I don't know how true that is, guys. I really don't know how true it is, or if that's even possible, because if you want your culture to spread, you got to do it yourself. Nobody does it for you. But I guess I'm just doing it. And we'll keep testing it out, but it just doesn't seem to be working. My dukes aren't spreading my culture at all. This guy isn't even my culture, he's Polish. Traitor. He's Czech. 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 Palabian. I'm willing to bet that most of them are Czech. So, we're growing. It's going to be interesting to see how this civil war in Galicia Volhynia affects their realm. It might not affect it too much or at all, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this, and we will continue to grow. We're going to start fabricating claims. Lickety-split now. That is going to start speeding up, especially when we're done with our next innovation for land grants. Fabricating claims is going to take no time at all. So... we're focusing on fabricating claims, growing the realm, working for our Unite the Slavs title. It's going to be hard work, but we're going to keep doing it. Slow and steady wins the race, but we'll see how fast we're able to get this. But we're going to keep working for that. Great episode. Got some more conquest. Teaching our kids things. We learned our heir's first personality trait, which is forgiving. So I'm beginning to like how Freddy's turning out. So all around, great episode. I had a bunch of fun, guys. I hope yeah, you did as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like I said in the beginning, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. Makes not only does it help the channel out, but it just makes me feel good. Makes me lets me know that you guys are really enjoying the episodes, and just makes me feel good about myself. So hit that like button, guys. If you are not a subscriber, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Become an awesome lord or lady. Join the ranks of my awesome vassals. Join us for future episodes of Bohemian Rhapsody. The next one will be episode 42. I hope to see you guys there. But until then, everybody, have a good one, guys.